Hello, Prynhawn Dart. Maybe I should wait. We should wait till at least one person's watching and then say hello. Because I always start by saying hello to nobody. But then I could just awkwardly be stood here waiting for nobody to watch. Let's see. This could get awkward, couldn't it? This feels like I've been stood here for half an hour already. This is worse than when I've been on stage and forgotten my lines, where time just seems to drag. Come on, one person, hello, one person. I've been standing here, oh, two people. It's like buses, two come at once. Hello, Prynhawn Dart. Welcome to the venture, Croeso I Venter. I've just been waiting for you two wonderful people to turn up before I started talking, so those of you who watch this back, sorry about that awkward silence, but hello to you two. Say hello to me if you like, and your names will pop up and I will say hello back. You join us here on the playground on a Monday, which is a bit of a weird day here at the venture on a Monday, because the playground doesn't open, but that doesn't mean that there isn't some evidence out there of play that was taking place on here yesterday. I'm just going to jump down, which something from the tour that we had the other day, our tour guides mentioned about not going up there, and I've noticed that it's difficult for me to get up there, so perhaps that's something that we can change to make it a bit easier for everybody to get up there, maybe add a block or two. We've got some Either Kosh, I think it is, lost property, which is becoming a key feature of this Facebook Live. It's a nice pink salmon, I don't know which one, but cap. That's here on the ship, if anybody... Right, in fact, I'll take it down with me to the fire pit, because I know there's a few bits and bobs down there. But, yeah, welcome. Oh, we've got another one as well. 3. It's a magic number. Yes, it is. So say hello, and I'll say hello back. Welcome to the venture. As I say, it's a weird day today, because we are closed. But there are bits and bobs around, I'm sure, that we can have a look at. The first one, oh, as some of you may be aware, we've had sand from Play Day that's been brought down to the playground, and that has now ended up here at the bottom of the slide, and I've noticed that a lot of it has been dumped at the bottom there. Now, I don't know if that's a bit of an obstacle for people who are coming down the slide to end up in the sand, or whether it served a more practical use of soaking up the excess water so it can all be sort of brushed off, and the slide can be used still. So I'm intrigued about that one, but there we go. Another one is this that's appeared. Now that, oh no, wrong way, that tyre thing was over there where the dens are, and I was out on the playground and I noticed that I hadn't spotted it before, so I thought I'll bring it into the middle of the playground and see what happens. And it sat just over there for quite a few days. And then today I've come in and it's been moved into some sort of obstacle course, I'm assuming. Let's see how difficult it is to traverse. Whoa. Okay, so you go up here, onto the tyres. Oh dear God, I'm going to end up in a puddle. Oh! And then onto that slide there with a bit of water course and some... What do you call these things? I don't know what you call them. Big, spongy, jumpy things. What they've become down here. So yeah, that's appeared, which I find quite intriguing. So I'm going to go over here to the fire pit where we've got a few more bits of lost property. Either Kosh, I think it was said. We've got this lovely Adidas top, which again, is that pink or salmon? Pink? Salmon? This looks definitely more pink now compared to that, but there you go. That's an Adidas nylon jacket, and we've also got a Nike or wet jacket. which again will come in very handy. Oh my god, we're up to 7 people. I think this might even be a record. So, yeah, the jacket, the cap and the other jacket will be on the fireplace. If anybody recognises them and wants to come and pick them up, that would be great. Let's go and see if we can find anything else. Has anybody been down at the weekend? We've got a football in there. Don't know whether that's a generic venture football, but come on down if that is yours. The Americans all in place. So I think I'm going to call this play scene investigations. It's a bit like crime scene, but play scenes. We'll call it PSI, play scene investigations. Another one that seems to change every time I come out here is access to this forbidden treehouse, where, contrary to what was said on the tour the other day, nobody fell off and died. But yeah, this treehouse is currently out of use, I think just because of the lack of access. I'm not sure what the plan is, but if you look down here, every time I come out, there's different arrangements of bits and bobs where people are trying to get up. So the latest one is this big container that's now been put on its long side, so it's a bit taller, and we now have a bit of blue rope. I might have to try and get up there later and see what's up there. This old school bench was being used, but I don't think that ever quite got up there. I think we all remember sitting on them from years 3 to 6 at least in school. Well, I did anyway, in St Giles. Now this, with the seesaw and everything, I've since realised, looking back at photographs and videos, is a bike track. So it doesn't seem to be being used for that at the moment. So if you can see here, there are actually 1, 2, 3 sort of ridges that have been built into the ground so that the bikes have got something to go over. They probably need a bit more mud sticking over them. And then this, I suppose, is what they went curved up and round over. But again, it's been weathered away a little bit. Not sure when it was last used, and then the track continues up and over there. So it might be quite good to try and reinstate that. Oh, we've got some comments. Looks so much different. I haven't been in years. That's Kerry Louise Gibson. Well, Kerry, come on down. You're more than welcome. Not today, because we're closed. But from Tuesday to Sunday, pop on down from 1 o'clock. We're open. We'd love to hear your memories and thoughts on the playground as it is today. Then we've got Anthony Windust. Get up there now and show us what's hiding up there. Yeah, well, with this being live, I would definitely fall over. But let's see how it goes. There's some... Oh, yeah. You see the yellow string on the floor here? This has only just turned up. I'm not quite sure what the attempt is. Whether it's some sort of obstacle course or what. But that's the new piece of evidence on my plane scene investigations. I'd be intrigued to see if any of the play workers can shed any light on that. It reminds me, I saw a picture of somebody who did one of these rugger challenges over the weekend, and one of them was like a sort of wire course that you had to sort of crawl through. So I don't know whether they're perhaps trying to replicate that. Who have we got here? Emma Humphreys. Hey Sean, you should have a look in the fridge at the jam we made yesterday from picking the berries. Oh right, okay. Okay, there we go. That's my next port of call. It's interactive, this. If you get involved, I will do it. I tell you who I feel like, and I'm showing my age now, I feel like Anneka Rice. Do you remember Challenge Anneka? Anybody? She used to have that massive phone. Well, I've got my mobile, and I'm now filming off the mobile, so the phone and the camera crew have become one. But, yeah, I'm the Venture's answer to Anneka Rice. No helicopter though, I don't think. Our budget won't stretch that far. 3-year-old daughter, Kerry, that would be wonderful, that'd be perfect. Sorry, I'm just walking in the building now, so if the light goes a bit... Right, there are people in the kitchen, so they might get a bit embarrassed. Karen from earlier, sorry, I've been told to come and check out the fridge. There's jam in the fridge from yesterday.
Oh, there is.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, is it that one at the top? Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move it. I hope this doesn't unsettle it. There you go, that's how it's looking. Looking very jam-like, I must say. I won't dip my finger in it or anything, but that is nice and safe up there on the top shelf of the fridge. It's, well, Emma's said that they made it yesterday from picking berries. They are. Karen from the early years says it could do with covering, so I'll do that once I've finished my Anneka rice bit. So yeah, that seems to be quite a bit of what's going on at the venture today. Like I say, we are unfortunately closed. It's the venture's day off, which seems kind of natural that the beginning of the week would be the ideal day to close, but maybe some of you think differently. Is that the right thing to do? Is that the right day to close? Often we do things without thinking, just because it's the normal. I like to stretch the normal, redefine what is normal, because sometimes we do it for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, do you think Monday is the right day for us to close? I think that is down to the needs of, or the restrictions of funding, and also to ensure, like during the summer holidays, that the staff do get a day off, because this is our busiest, and obviously with it being our busiest, one of the most stressful times for a play worker. I've just realised that a path that goes up there, which was one of the main accesses to oh god, my phone has just picked up the Wi-Fi off the bus. It was asking me to log in, the bus has just gone past. Yeah, so one of the main accesses to the slide is now closed. I think that's one of the things about the venture and about play. The ideal play environment changes all the time. I think someone once told me that it was the most ideal play environment was the beach. Because obviously every day the tide comes in, the tide goes out, and it actually changes the entire landscape around it. And it's also one of the things that we as adults can come back and go, oh, where's that gone? Why has that changed? A conversation that I had with a few adults the other day was about the fire pit, and I couldn't for quite a while remember what the fire pit used to look like. I knew it was sort of shifted over a little bit, but I couldn't in my mind picture what it was like. So yeah, I think I've probably talked enough rubbish for one day. But yeah, if you've got any of these items of lost property are yours, either was it? I think. Then pop on down. We'll be open tomorrow from 1 o'clock. There shouldn't be too much change this time tomorrow, because the playground, like I say, is closed. But I'm sure that things may move in the night. Things go bump in the night, so we will come out and have a look. And oh, I think we've got some more comments here. What has Malcolm got planned for the venture's 40th next year? Thank you, Christine Margaret Phillips, for that. Well, that is the big question that I personally am throwing back to you. We've got an article about this year's birthday party in the community newsletter that's going to be going out soon, and that's what I throw out at the very end of that, is just to say that, you know, obviously next year is going to be a massive year for the venture, and I think that it should be an organic thing that comes from the community, what you want to do, what you want the theme to be. So it'd be great if any of you have got any ideas, get involved, leave a comment, send us a message, tweet us at theventure78. We've now also got a Tumblr, an Instagram, and I was informed by a young person the other day that we need a Snapchat. So be prepared for more dodgy videos that will be exclusive to Snapchat, I would imagine, because I can't think that it would be easy to transfer them from Snapchat to Facebook and YouTube or whatever. Again, we're on YouTube, so these videos, once they've gone up on Facebook, they get downloaded and put on our YouTube channel. And yeah, just join in the conversation. I'm listening, the venture's listening, and we will continue for as long as funding allows to remain in the heart of the community and be a pioneer for play and play work. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hwyl fawr!